This is our week 2 video, and in this video, we're going to review the assignments and how to complete them successfully. So, follow along as I cover the exciting week ahead. To talk about this week's calendar of activities. On Monday, you have your 3 readings about customizing majors, and meaningful jobs. Also, on Monday, Tuesday, and through Wednesday, there's 4 videos to watch about thinking about your audience, using sources, and quoting from them. You also want to view your classmates' videos. I've got instructions later in this video about how to do this. Your discussion board posts. Um, Try to get those done by Friday so that your classmate can then go ahead and respond to them by Sunday. You need to make revisions and then post your personal profile to u.osu.edu. Also, I'll have more explanation about finding your feedback and posting that later in this video. And then you're working on the draft of your second big assignment for this course, which is the photo reflection draft. And you need to have that draft done by Sunday. Also, there will be explanations in this video about how to do that assignment. And then finally, by Sunday night, responding to your peers' post. Okay, so the way that you're going to view your classmates' videos in the beginning and also post your own videos is if you go to discussions, and then if you look here under pinned discussions, you see your introduction video URL links, sorry. And if you look down here, you can post the link to your YouTube here so that your classmates can go and view the video. You should also be able to, if the file is small enough, to upload your video directly so that your classmates can get to know each other. And you guys can start to feel like you're actually in the same class together, and maybe even make some new friends while you're here on campus. This week you're going to post your final version of your personal profile on your u.osu.edu page so that it looks something like this. But before you do that, you need to go ahead and look at the comments that I put on your drafts and revise them so that it's ready to go when you upload. All right, to find feedback on your assignment, there's a couple different ways to find that. The first one is to click on grades, and you'll see there that you have a new grade. And here's the profile draft assignment. And if you click here, you can see the global comments that I made, which will be useful. But I also want you to take a look at the specific comments that I made. So to do this, you'll click on the assignment itself, and it'll take you here. And here again, you can see the global comments that I made. But I want you to look at the specific comments, especially for comments on grammar and style and maybe some content that you need to adjust. So to do this, you'll click on feedback, and it'll pull the file up, and then where you see highlighting, you'll see specific comments about those highlighted areas. So you can scroll back and forth to see them. It's a little harder to see when you widen it out. I know that's limiting, but do the best you can to read my comments and make revisions as I recommend. Okay, so now it's time for you to post your personal profile to your u.osu.edu page. So if you haven't already signed up, you'll need to do that first. But once you log in, you'll find your dashboard, and you want to come down here to Pages, and you'll click Add New. Okay, and you'll give it a title here, and insert your text. Okay. So this is the text after you've revised it and put in the edits that I've suggested. And then also you want to make sure that you have images inserted into your profile as part of the assignment. So you'll come down here and find the image that you want to use. And in caption, if it's an outside image that you took from a website, then this is where you'll put the citation. Okay, so I'm going to insert it into the page. But one more thing that I want to do is I want to use text wrapping so that the image doesn't stand out by itself but is wrapped by the text. By wrapped, I mean the text goes around it. And then once you're ready and you have all your images loaded up, then you'll click Publish. And now it should be posted to your u.osu.edu page. There is one other thing that you want to do. So here's your personal profile. You can see I uploaded it a minute ago. This is it. So you want to go into Quick Edit and click on Allow Comments. And one of the assignments is for your classmates to read and then comment on your posts. And if this box isn't checked, then they cannot comment. So it's actually essential that you click that and then hit Update. And then you're almost ready to go. One other thing under Settings, you need to go to Discussion. And you want to look here. You want to make sure these boxes are not checked. Because otherwise you'll have to approve every comment, and then if you don't do that, your classmate will comment on your profile, but it won't appear until you approve it. And if you don't ever approve it, then it will never appear, and then they can't get credit for the assignment. So it's important that you make sure that both of these boxes are unchecked. All right, now let's take a look at your photo reflection assignment. So the first thing that you're going to do to find the assignment is go into Modules and scroll down to Week 2 Assignments, and you'll see here the photo reflection assignment. And what this assignment requires you to do is to go to payscale.com and answer 6 questions that will help the website to give recommendations for careers that align with the answers that you give. So it's sort of giving suggestions for careers that it would recommend for you. So in order to do this, the first part of the assignment is to go to this link, payscale.com, Best Jobs, and this will take you to this page, and you'll see here there's answers, and it says my favorite type of work is corporate, creative, geeky, hands-on, humanitarian, or social. And you'll see that your answers here for these 6 answers or questions will cause the site to here populate anywhere between 2 and 10 jobs that are aligned with your answers. So it's recommending those 10 jobs. So once you do that, choose 2 of those careers that you really think are, a strong match for you or seem interesting. And the next part of this assignment is to go to this page, and this page will allow you to get more detail about it. So here, one of the jobs, for example, it recommended for me was grant writer. And here it'll give you some basic information about salary and the type of compensation you can expect to receive for this. And then if you look here, it'll give you more detail about this career. For example, the type of education necessary, the types of tasks and skills that you will be required to do or have in order to have this job, the type of places that you'll work, maybe the types of hours that you will have. So once you have the information from the PayScale sites, what you want to then do is to write the draft of your photo reflection assignment. So you're going to use the information from that site to write a summary of 2 jobs, and then you want to discuss after the summary, you want to talk about what it is that you'll do, the types of tasks, the amount of education that is necessary. Is this a career field dominated by men or dominated by women? That kind of information. And then you want to reflect on that job.
Do you feel like that's a match for who you are and what you want to do with your life? Do you feel that the salary is something that's fair and worthwhile for you to put in the commitment to do that kind of work and to get the education that is necessary for that job? Uh, is it something that people who do it feel satisfied with? So you want to answer those kinds of questions in your reflection. I have for you an example on my u.osu.edu page that can sort of help provide you a guide. It's under the photo reflection page. Now, you don't have to do that exactly the way I did. At the beginning, I just went through and I have examples of the things I was thinking of when I was answering the questions, just as a guideline for my thought process when I answered each of the questions. But again, this is not necessary for you to do on your assignment. But I won't tell you not to do it. If you want to do it, then it's an opportunity for you to produce more writing and get more feedback on that from me. And then here you'll see is a review for the grant writer position. And then I did the post-secondary English teacher. Surprise, surprise. It actually recommended the career that I am actually in right now. And then at the bottom, I talked about career suitability. So I talked about whether or not each career would be a good match for me. So this is an example for you. For the assignment for each section, I would recommend doing 1 to 2 photos. So I have screen capture of the answers I gave and the information about salary and median pay and what type of degrees people have, female to male ratios in this career. So use this as a guide to help you write your assignment.
All right, that's it for this week. So if you're having any issues with any of the assignments or you're just not sure, then go ahead and contact me through email or through WeChat, and I'll get you answers as quickly as possible. So far, we're looking pretty good. So have a nice week, and I look forward to reading your finished profiles and seeing how you do with this photo reflection. Have a good week.